Well, economic hurdles, they are having ripple effects across the farm sector, from input decisions to land market trends. We want to get an update now on the latest property values, rental rates, and also sale methods there in Illinois. Accredited farm manager Nick Weskers joins us now for an update. Nick, it is a pleasure. Thank you for the time and joining us today. So let's talk about farm values. How are they holding up in your region?
Yeah, stable and resilient is probably the best way to describe it. I know we sound a little bit like a broken record here in the industry lately, but that's kind of where we're at. The recent Chicago Federal Reserve report came out, showed year over year increases in values in Illinois up 3%, Wisconsin values up as much as 9%. I personally analyzed 40 auction tracks since the beginning of the fall selling season, primarily just in northern Illinois. We saw that only 15% of those were no sales. That's a really good indication that buyer and seller expectations are still primarily aligning. We're also seeing some pretty variable prices with different classifications of land. Again, just focusing in northern Illinois, I saw Class A farms, 140 PI, sell recently anywhere from $15,000 to $18,000 per acre. Just last week, a fellow society member of mine over in DeKalb County sold 2 tracts, 140 PI each. Those sold for $16,300 per acre. Generally speaking, in my opinion, farm values are as localized as they've ever been. I really think this is one of those important times where if you're looking to buy or sell, pick up the phone, call a local expert, make sure you know what's going on in that market near the farm.
Yeah, it really does vary, right, region to region. I wanted to ask you this, Nick. What sale methods are sellers using? Are you hearing of different ways that they're kind of navigating these economic times?
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're starting to see more listings, more arm's length transactions, more sealed bid auctions. And quite honestly, less live auctions, especially in-person auctions. Doesn't seem that anybody wants to get together at the local BFW for an auction anymore. Pretty much everything's online. But a listing or a sealed bid can certainly create excitement with just one buyer. For a live auction to be successful, of course, we need to have at least 2 aggressive bidders. And generally speaking, in my opinion, I think high-quality tracts in Illinois or Wisconsin still deserve the auction method if we have a strong buyer pool within the county where the farm is located. I think everything else, we need to look towards a different sale method and consider some of our other options right now.
Great information there. Now, before I let you go, I know there is the Illinois Society Land Values Conference. That is coming up in April. Tell us a little bit about that, what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, thanks for giving me a moment to share with that. Our Illinois Society will have our Land Values Conference April 2nd in Bloomington, Illinois. That'll run from 8 to noon. We're going to have Dr. David Cole from Virginia Tech will be our keynote speaker. If you've never heard David speak, he's worth the price of admission alone. We'll also release our 26th industry profile survey, which gives the public an idea of the role and scope that Illinois Society members do with agriculture in the state of Illinois. We will, of course, release our 2026 Illinois Farmland Values and Lease Trends Report, which is a document that we create here internally within the Society. And finally, if people are interested in registering for that event, or if they'd like a free download of the Land Values Report after it's been released, you can check out our website at ispfmra.org.
Great information. Wishing you the best. Nick, thank you for the time today. Nick Weskers with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers.